It's the Card Chronicles, baby, from Totally Sassy Tea. Hello, everyone. This is SASSYTEA-V, Totally Sassy from the 803. How you guys doing today? I am doing wonderful. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera on my phone working right. And it's another segment, baby, of the Card Chronicles. Yes. So, guys, I have some requests from some of my viewers, and I will honor it. Like I said, they want me to review Put a Ring on It. And baby, this is the first time I ever seen it. And it's drama. Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to review I think it's season 3, episodes 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm catching up on it, okay? So I would do, because the 1, 2, and 3 to me is easy with the introduction of the couples and the first dates, and then the men's date, and then the second dates, okay? So I can kind of gather some information, and if I don't get it all, take it to my head, not my heart, I will definitely catch it up on the next review, okay? Well, which will probably later on today, because it's so good I can't stop watching it. All right. With that being said, before we get started, guess what? Everything on this channel is alleged. You got it. Everything is in my opinion. Everything. I mean everything. And for some of y'all that need it, everything, honey, thing is for teaching, learning, investigators, fair use, all that, okay? All opinion here is welcome. All comments are welcome, as long as they're respectful, okay? And because everyone has an opinion, and everyone has facts, and even if we have the facts, and even if we have the proof right here in front of us, even if we have that, sis, guess what? It's still alleged. So let's get to it, baby. Let's get to it. Let me turn my air down a little bit. Gotta look cool. But anyway, I had to take some notes because I don't know these folks. And it starts off with Shay and Alfonso, nice looking couple. I think Alfonso's a little bit older than Shay. They've been together 3 years. And nice looking couple, as I said. The next is Kenneth and Shorty. Now, Shorty is a cute little thing. Yes, she is. And Kenneth, he's funny. He's from New Orleans. He is enthusiastic, but he got some quirks that's going to hurt him in the long run. We'll get to that in a minute. And there's Otis and Charlie, or Charlene. Cute couple. Otis, nice looking man. Charlene is a beautiful woman. Got their life together. Know what they want. But 2 different people. And we're going to get to that in a minute. Let's see. And it is, who else is on here? Kenneth and Shorty, Otis and Charlene, Shay and Alfonso, and yeah, that's it. So let's start with Shay and Alfonso. Good looking couple. She's a beautiful girl. Little insecure. A lot of insecure. But that's because of what's going on. I'm going to say this about that couple. When a man don't introduce you to their mom because an ex has more influence on that mom, that's a problem. Okay? If it's over with the ex, it's over. I don't care how many kids you got by that person, it's over. And men need to step up and be men. For example, I have 2 sons, I've told you guys, and his first wife, of course, they have 3 children together. And she's always been there. They've been together since they was in the 5th or 6th grade and graduated together, everything, had children. She's always been there. Well, when their relationship ended, she was always around, because she's always been there. But he started dating another young lady. And I met her. As a mother, I know how to let go. Okay, you want the best for your child, but you cannot live that child's life. Okay, but he felt a way because I was still involved with my grandkids' mother. We didn't take trips or nothing like that together, but she would call me, we'd talk and this and that. But I had to let him know that I am receptive to learning and knowing someone else that is going to be for you. If that person is not for you, I'm going to tell you. Now, Alfonso, something ain't right in the pudding, honey. You hear me? Something is not right in the pudding. Your mother don't want to meet this woman, or you don't want her to meet her because she's so in tune with your kid's mother, and that's who she wants you to be with. You don't want to cause a disruption? Baby, love disrupts, okay? Sometimes you got to be the man and say, look at him on. I have moved on from that. I am with somebody that's making me happy. I want you to meet her, and I want you to give her a fair chance, okay? Okay? But honey, let's move on. And Shay has her insecurities about that, and as with any woman, okay? And let's go on to Kenneth and Shorty. Cute couple. Kenneth got some issues. Kenneth and Shorty. Shorty is very secure in what she wants. And she's not going to fall less of it. She's not going to settle. So Kenneth, I'm letting you know that right now. Honey, she is not going to settle. You might be fun, cute, hang out and stuff, but you got to get on your grown man's grind. And Shorty, I know you know what you need and know what you want. And you got to understand, things come at its own pace and own time. I know he's probably working at getting himself together. And if he's made improvements, that means he's improving. And he's working towards that to be a better man. You can't hound the man. You can't hound him. You're not his mama. You can't hound him. But if he's making improvements, you need to acknowledge that. You need to encourage that. Not hound him and say, I want it now, and I want you to get around now. I want it now. That's not going to work, baby. Okay? So, let's keep it moving. Otis. Woo! Otis and Charlene. That's like New York and South Carolina. They 2 different people, baby. Y'all, Otis is a piece of work. Otis wants a submissive woman. He's from the South, like me. He wants a woman that don't show too much, but show enough when they out. She got to look good. She's got to make him look good. If not, then, she's going to feel his wrath. Otis, I'm going to say this. You're a good-looking guy, but you're going bald, okay? I'm just letting you know, bro. And it ain't all about you. So let's get to talking about the first dates. All right, so you guys, the women went out on their first dates. And let's see, Shay, she went out. I can't even remember the young man's name. Let's see, hold on. Let me see if I wrote it down. Shay went out with Brian. Okay? Brian is very, very nice looking. Very nice smile. Very tall. Very respectful. and he's in the arts. Okay, I love the first date they went on. I thought they had great chemistry. I could see her being happy with this guy. Even from a first date, I would have thought she would have went on the second date with him. But I think that, she's letting her relationship play in this date shape. And the reason why I say that is because I think she was attracted to him, and she's not realizing that this exercise is about finding herself and what she feels, and finding if there's someone else to make her feel better or come in tune with herself other than Alfonso. I think she kind of held back from Brian because I think he brought some things out of her and she really liked, but she felt like she was betraying Alfonso. I love the fact that they did the little paint, and if it was me, baby, I would have framed that Joker and put Shay and Alfonso on it, and put a ring on it on the bottom as a memorandum of a memorial of what was good and the first date I had outside of this man in 3 years. Okay, Shay is a beautiful woman, but right now what I'm gathering is she's insecure. And she's very insecure because Alfonso, from what I gather at this time, he has a job that entails a lot of women. He comes in contact. Now, let me tell you something. When you deal with a man that's got a business and it deals with a lot of women, honey, you best to be secure with yourself. You best to walk up in that bitch like you the baddest bitch, okay? Because other women are like dogs. They could sniff when you insecure and they would do sneaky shit to try to get your man. But when you a bad bee and you got yourself together and you ain't scared of nobody, and you know you got that man because you know who he's coming home to, baby, you best step up in there. Don't go up in there looking at every woman. Walk up to her and shake her hand, kiss him and say, okay, baby, continue on with your conversation. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with being confident in who you are, because a woman's going to do what a woman and a man's going to do. You can't make them stop. You can't order them to stop. You can't do nothing about it. So what you can do is learn how to be confident with who you are. Okay? So, like I said, she gonna have to learn that she's the baddest. She can't cry when her feelings hurt. I mean, she can cry because she's a woman, but what I'm saying is she has allowed this narrative that he's doing and has done by not seeing his mom. She's allowed it, and now it's out of hand. She probably thought, well, he'll come around and all this stuff, and he has not come around. Shay is a bad, beautiful black woman. Now, Alfonso, he's nice looking. I mean, he's like my hubby size and tall, and I like him I like a little chubby because I don't like no skinny man. I don't like all that muscle either. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't like all that buffness. I like to feel a little fluff, and I like to be able to lay on them and go to sleep and cuddle. I mean, come on. I don't like all that buffness, and I don't like no skinny man. They bones hurt. Child, them bones be all up on you and that knock you in the back and shit. No, I gotta have me a little husky man, okay? Not too big, not too little, but in the middle, baby. He can have a little tummy. Not too much tummy, but a little. Okay? But anyway, Shay, baby, you're gonna have to get together, because this man has to be friendly in his environment, but yet you're going to have to set the pace, because evidently there has not been boundaries set in this relationship from what I see. I think he's very friendly. He's a little bit older. He's flirtatious. He has to be that way. But I think if he can get his mom, he's got a problem. He's got a big problem. He's going to have to sit down and confront his mother and tell his mother, look, I'm in love with another woman. I don't really care what you say. I don't want this to become a rift, but I do not want to be on vacations with my ex and you, and as if we're still in love like a family. Now, if we go on vacation, my ex come, my my lady of 3 years is coming with me. Point blank, period. And if you don't like it, then we can go on our own vacation. Now, that's a man, Alfonso. Okay? You're going to have to get your shit together when it comes to your mama. You know, these mamas, boy, some of these mamas, something else when it comes to their sons. Oh, it just kills me. My boys are mama's boys, but damn, you know, they ain't like that. You know, I'm not that type of mama. You know, I'm always willing to meet someone, and if I am that mama that tell you she ain't no good. I had to tell my youngest son that, okay, you know, a couple of times. She ain't no good. Let it go. Let it go. Women can see. It's just the cues, baby. Okay. So anyway, I wish Shay had went on a second date with Brian. I would love to see what would have transpired with that. I think she had not been thinking about Alfonso, she would have found herself on the second date, baby. Sorry, y'all. Got a little hot in here. Okay. There you go. Anyway, let's move on to, let's see, Charlene and Meta. Cute little guy from Africa, soccer player, soccer coach. She's athletic. She's a soccer coach. I mean, she's a tennis coach, plays tennis. They had a great first date. Meta is young. Kind of, I didn't feel them together. You know, I think I felt them more as friends than any kind of romantic encounter. If that means say anything. He gave her the flowers at the end of the date instead of the beginning of the date. No matter. And what I didn't understand, did they do a picnic? Because she said that they didn't go eat, but she said they didn't eat, but never mind. Anyway, anyway, she brought those flowers home, and honey, Otis had a hissy fit. He said that is not what you do. That is disrespect. Okay, Otis. Okay. Otis is old school. He is a Southern man, and this has been instilled in his head that this is disrespect. What he was really saying, Charlie, was, I dare you bring another man's flowers in my house. This my house. And you gonna bring another man's flowers up in here? You did the job, Charlie. You made him jealous. You made him think. And you sat up there and argued with him. If that had been me, let me tell you what I would have done. I would have brought them flowers in there, because with a man like Otis, you got to stand your ground with him. Because if you don't, Otis would make you feel like you're 2 years old. Okay? I would have took them flowers. I would have put them in water. He would have had to raise hell. If he was cooking dinner, he said, oh, you get your own dinner? I would have said, fine. I went and took me a bath. I would have got dressed up, and I would have walked the hell on out the door and got me something to eat like I was going somewhere else. See, people like Otis, they like control. These type of men, they think there is no competition when it comes to them. Okay, light skin, I'm just letting you know, there's lots of competition out here, and you in the city of competition. Atlanta, down low, up, down low, up high, in the middle, around the way, up circle, back circle, 360, 180. It's everywhere, baby. Okay? So you got plenty of competition. This ain't the time to be a country bucket This is time to be learning about who you are and how you treat a woman. Because I'm going to let you know something, Otis. The way you talk to Charlie is the exact same way you're going to talk to someone else. It's not going to change until you recognize your behavior. Okay? There's a cause and effect. I tell everybody about that. A cause and effect to everything. Your cause is her effect. When you scold her, that's the cause. The effect of this is she feels like you talking to a child. You don't have any children, and you don't have the right to talk down to anyone. That is point blank. Point blank, period. When it comes down to love, it's about a two-way street when it comes to communication. I see now that Otis don't know how to communicate. It's either his way or the highway. Yeah. It's his way or the highway. And he don't want to hear no shit. He don't want to hear no talk back. He don't want to hear none of this. Otis, I'm going to need you to come down from the seat back there. I'm going to need you to come down. Don't be looking up. I want you to look right here. Come on. There you go, baby. Come on. Let me tell you something. You don't have any children. And you don't need to be going out here scolding people like they are a child. That's a grown-ass woman. That woman has confidence. And if you have any confidence in yourself, baby, you wouldn't have to worry about another man taking her. Because anytime a woman point out your flaw and you are really in love with that woman, you're going to work on yourself. Let's get that right. Let's get it right. See, you want somebody you can control. You ain't gonna find that in no strong woman. Not what you looking for. So you need to change who you are. All right? Ooh, child. They went, Otis and Otis is just not having it. He's not having it, okay? Woo, Lord have mercy, I tell you. And Lil Shorty, she goes on dating. Now, Lil Shorty, she know what she want. But Lil Shorty want her man to get it and get it now. And some men are slower. Some men are slower. I say I like Miss Wanda, men's. Sorry, y'all. Some men are slower, but if you see progress and you see them moving and shaking, trying to make things happen, instead of fussing at them, he has a channel. He has a blog. Help him. Get in the kitchen with him. You might up his likes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, girl. You got to work with your man. You got to work with him. It's not all about you. But what's his name? What's that little boy name? Kenny. Baby, you got some issues. And we fit and that's some learned behavior you done did. Something that happened to you. I don't know what it is, but Miss Shorty makes you feel very insecure. She really does. Okay, so Shorty in Hollywood from season 1, child. Old Hollywood. Shorty, don't you get caught up in Hollywood shit. You smooth talker now. You good looking guy. Y'all look good together. And I understand you want to know more about him. But remember, this is just your second date. Behavior, honey, behavior. My grandma used to tell me all the time, and I want y'all to listen to this. A man that you fall in love with will be the man you can't stand at first. And you're not attracted to him at first. And that, my friends, are so true. But a man that goes out here and sweeps you off your feet and you fall for him from the first time you meet him, honey, they ain't nothing but a player. He been rehearsing those lines. He been rehearsing what he's doing, and he has perfected what he knows. Okay, so you better be careful when the men's come after you and they always want to know what you want. Hell, I want to know what you want. I know what the hell I want. I want to know what you doing. I want to know the money you make. I want to see how you maneuvering in the street. What happened in your last relationship? You know what I'm saying? Where have you been? Where have you been traveling to? What your family like? Oh, yeah, I want to know it all. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay. But, Shay, just take your time, baby. Take your time. Now, Kenny, let's get to it. Kenny, he went out on the date. He wasn't feeling it. Kenneth came back and he was so mad. When Shay got home, that joker was so mad. He done went and got a snapshot of her finances, trying to, I guess if she decided to leave him, he was gonna destroy it. Baby, you don't do that kind of stuff. And the way she talked, Shorty said that he's done that before. If he did that to me, I've been done the first time. That right there, see, that's the difference. You don't have to do it to me but one time. When somebody shows you who they are, baby, you best believe him. He ain't trying to change. If he did it more than once, he gonna continue to do it. Okay? So that's a red flag right there. Because that man had to try to get rid of me and slander my name on my work site. The hell with him. We have been broke down, you hear me? Y'all tell me go sit your ass down with somebody else, because you ain't gonna be sitting at this table, baby. Go over there to that mat. That's right. Child, you might need to move on from that, because he ain't ready. He got some issues he got to work through. So the men go out on their date. Child, old Alfonso, he putting on all his chains and all his bracelets and all this. I'm like, damn, you just going on the date with I'm about like, Shay, on that, you just going out on a date with somebody you just met. This hoe could be some damn body that robbed you or something. You know what I'm saying? She might try to pull a card, allegedly, on you. You know what I'm saying? You out here trying to show out what you got. Let me tell you something, Alfonso. Real women that's got their own shit together, we don't look at that. That's too much for me. I mean, I don't like all that flashy shit. A ring or a necklace or a watch or so. I don't like all that gangster looking stuff. As you get older, that stuff is not attractive. What's attractive is your mind and how you moving in these streets and your commitment. Okay? So he meets this young lady, and boy, Shay creeped through the door and opened the door like this and seen them boobs. She like, oh, hell no. Y'all, I was like, what? Shay, now he ain't like that when your man came. Now, come on now, Shay. Child, Shay, she said, can you button that? Oh. And she said, and the girl was like, the button is broke. Okay? And then she goes out to the car as they leaving, child. Don't put your arm on that armrest to get away from him. That girl let her know real quick. This how I sit, and this is what I'm going to do. You can't tell me what to do. Ain't no control here, baby. Bye-bye. Woo, that's what I'm talking about, Shay. You're going to have to learn to be bad, honey, because I'm going to tell you something. What have made him think twice, if you had said bye, kissed him, and went on upstairs and have a good day, he'll be like, what the hell just happened? There ain't nothing worse than a jealous woman and an insecure woman. A man cannot stand it, okay? Even though it's all right to be a little jealous. There's a time and a place for the jealousy, and there's a time and a place to put a woman in check. But however, at this time, this exercise is to let you know how you are when it comes to your man going out on another date. This girl goes out with Alfonso. She's eating. She touches beard. Alfonso like, yeah, you a flirt. And you an old flirt. And it's time for you to get out the streets and do what's right. But if it's in you, baby, it ain't going to come out of you. It's going to take the right woman to pull you out. It's going to have to be someone like you. And that's why I say, Shay, if you want this man to love you, baby, you got to give what he's giving. Stop being a wife. Stop doing wifey things and do girlfriend things, okay? If he ain't put a ring on that hand and your last name ain't changed, guess what, baby? You still a girlfriend. You don't cook the dinner. You don't wash his clothes. You do girlfriend shit, okay? That means we go out to eat. We go shopping occasionally. I spend the night at your house and you spend the night at mine. And then when we get engaged, I might come on in and do half of what I'm supposed to do, but I act like a fiance, still not a wife. And then when I get that ring behind that engagement ring, then I start doing wifey things. See, this is the problem. People move too fast in relationships. You give too much of yourself. You gotta give a little bit at a time. You gotta put a little Hershey kiss here, wait a year, put another one there. Surprise the man. See, what you done is you trying to be a whole housewife and ain't even engaged. You can't do that. You can't do wifey duties on a girlfriend level. No, we don't do that, baby. No, you should let him know right there. Oh no, I don't wash clothes. I'm just your girlfriend. No, you can wash your own clothes, baby. No, oh no, I don't wash dishes. I wash dishes at my house. We just dating until you move that up a level. Then you get those duties. But until then, no, baby. It won't happen. It won't happen. It won't happen. So anyway, let me keep on. Excuse me, y'all. Let me keep on. Anyway, he goes out. She comes back. You know, they have their date. And I said, Brian. Not Brian. I am sorry. What's his name? I can't even remember that little boy's name. Kenneth. He went on a date. He wasn't feeling his date. He apologized for it and this and that. He was still so mad about little mama, little shorty going out with Hollywood. It just shook him when he seen Hollywood, because he know what Hollywood about. But anyway, it goes back and they all go through this and they all, you know, have some issues. Shay starts to cry because, you know, they went out and the issues with the mother and him not letting her meet the mom. It's a big issue. It's overwhelming. Neither one of them want to go back on the date except little shorty. So it goes back around to the next date. Now, this is what I find interesting. Otis. This little girl that Otis went out with the horse riding, that's a pretty little girl. She got them bedroom eyes. She a little seductive. But she ain't the one. She ain't ready. She ain't ready for him. But I think with that little girl, with them dimples and them bedroom eyes, gonna get him, if he get attached to her, child, she gonna get his ass a run for his money. And he gonna be coming back to Charlie like a damn dog with his tail stuffed up. Okay? Cause little DJ, baby, I already see it. She ain't taking no bullshit from you, Otis. Baby, ain't nobody taking that from you. So they go on a date, they horse ride, and they have a good day. She invites him to one of her events. He hesitantly declined. Went back home. They talked about the date. Charlie was not feeling it. She felt like he was hiding something, which he was about the invite. But I mean, that wasn't really nothing to talk about. But like Charlie said, you want to know everything about my day, I want to know everything about yours. See, this is boundaries you have to stop. And if you didn't tell me, I would have got my ass dressed and I would have went on downstairs and would have got me something to drink at a bar, and I would stay on for a couple of hours, and then he would have been calling and it was like, I'm ready to talk, and then I would have went back. So y'all gotta know how to play these men. These men try to play on our heartstrings. We are so emotional. Put down the emotion. Look at what it is, okay? And then what is it? Not Brian, but Kenneth goes on his next date. Now this young lady, Maisha, I think that's her name. Now she's a pretty young girl and she looked like a bunch of fun. Now those two are on the same level. They're on the same level. She's a fun girl. He's a fun guy. They're both at the same level of business-wise, and they are growing. Okay? So, I'm interested to see. I think Kenneth might be like a little bit of Malaysia. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I see a spark there, and I see them working and growing together. I do. I know he loves Shorty, but I think he kind of felt away when she said, she could understand him growing his channel, and she said, you just got to keep at it, and it's gonna be successful. Now that's the one that's gonna work hard to get him where he need to be. They could be a power couple working together. I can see that. Lil Shorty is more mature, and she's more settled, and she knows exactly what she wants. And she needs another more mature man. She needs a God-fearing man, and that's what she's looking for. So they're kind of, when I saw them, I could tell a difference. Kenneth is a little bit younger minded, and Shorty is a little bit mature in her mindset. Okay, but anyway, they come back, and y'all, and they had a good time, and they, he told her that he was more relaxed and he was honest. And the one thing about Kenneth I do like, he's pretty honest, and he's pretty in tune. He knows. See, what a thing with a man is, they know when they need to improve. But if you keep on at them about improving, it shuts them down. It makes them feel a way about you. And because we have to look at ourselves and say, you and I both need to improve on this. You don't ever just point the finger at the guy, or the guy point the finger at you. You know what you need to improve on. He knows what you need to improve on. As long as you two talk about it, then help each other. My thing of it is, the first 3 episodes were good, y'all. It's good. It's getting ready to get good. I'm going now. This is the couples date, because all of them gonna be on the date at the same place. Now that's why I'm getting ready to look at it, and I have that review coming soon. But what interesting to me is Alfonso and Shay did not go on their date, and they had a one-on-one section with the therapist, and that was interesting. And Shay had to tell her, there's been women that has inboxed me about him and this and that, and Alfonso, he laughs everything. But I don't think it's a laugh that he takes as a joke. What I think is, it is a nervous laugh, because he does not know how to handle confrontation. He does not know how to maneuver, because he's never had to do this. Okay, so you guys let me know what you think about this review. Okay, I will be back, and whatever I missed on this, I will definitely catch it up. And you guys have a great day, a great Monday, and I'll be back with my commentary, what's going on in Love and Marriage, Huntsville, the Potomac, and Atlanta, and DC, and child, there's so much stuff popping off in these things on streets, honey. All right, y'all. Ooh, Lord, y'all got me working now. I'm a work at it, baby, and I love couple stuff. Yes, but baby, I'm gonna get all women together to be strong, okay? All right. You guys like, share, and comment, and tell me what you think. I appreciate everything. And if you want to donate, baby. It's $ Teresa Lindsay 12, okay? And this is to grow my channel. This is not for personal use. This is for growth of this channel. I can see it going so many places and helping so many people, okay? So, with that being said, I will see you guys later, and you guys have a great day, sissies and brothies, okay? All right.